going. So as one of the leaders of the team, how do you rally together after a tough loss like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a tough loss. We wanted to come here and sweep them like anybody else. But based off our history, we've bounced back pretty well. When handling adversity and tough losses like this, I'm not really worried about it. Obviously, we really wanted to win, but I know how we respond, and I think we're going to do fine in the future.
Just learned that you took it's the first time since 2013 that LSU took its opening 3 SEC series. Still, what does it mean to kind of round out this tough month with a series win?
Yeah, I mean, it means everything. We've had the past 2 years, we know that it takes just maybe one game to maybe host a regional or take it to the next level in the season. So if we just stay in our course, trying to just win every series, I think we'll be fine at the end of the year.
Coach talked about 7 things to kind of work on from this past game. Some mental errors. How did the team respond for that, and what was that like?
Yeah, I think everybody was open ears to it. It's we know that it was an elephant in the room. We had some errors. We had some mental errors, some base running mistakes here and there. We'll clean that up. It's like I said, we respond very well to this type of stuff, and we're going to come out Monday and have a good practice and get ready for our next playoff game on Tuesday.
How tough is it to come back and produce at the plate when you already have that that 10 on the board, and then that's just sort of looking down at you?
Yeah, I mean, we really don't try and look at the scoreboard as much. We're just trying to put up a good at bat and just trying to pass it on to the next guy. Really, yeah, it's just passing it on to the next guy. Not really worrying too much about the scoreboard. Just trying to rally 3 good at bats in a row and see where it takes us. That's really it.
What does it say? I mean, you guys were down 10-0, and it didn't feel like you guys were out of it at all early in that game. What does it say about that offense's potential?
Yeah. I mean, we got a lot of heart in this team for sure. I think this is, one of the best lineups in the country. There's no question about that. So, just clean up some mistakes here and there. Both sides of the game. Hitting and pitching. So we'll clean that up and get back to it on Tuesday.
It seemed like Trey Morgan was seeing the ball really well throughout the weekend. How have you seen him progress, or what did you see from him this week?
Yeah, he's been awesome for us. Really filling in that 2-hole spot for us. He's been, like I said, been very well. He's really learned how to slow the game down a lot, especially in SEC play. As the pitching gets tougher, you got to really learn how to slow down and swing at strikes and take balls. And he's done that, and it's been awesome. And I'm glad to see that he's doing what he's doing.
You guys have been really good in 2-out situations offensively in terms of getting rallies going and bringing in runs. What do you think's contributed to y'all's success with 2 outs on the board?
Yeah, we practice that. We gotta. That's our thing. I think that's what takes teams to the next level is driving in those runners with 2 outs. Those are big runs right there. It's a heartbreaker for the other team for sure. So. Like I said, we practice those and we just keep those rolling. It's good stuff for us. So yeah.
Do you feel more comfortable with Trey ahead of you and Tommy behind you, or does it just not really matter for you?
Yeah, I mean it's a good feeling. They're both very good hitters, so just whatever way it is, I feel comfortable no matter no matter what. If anybody in the lineup's ahead of me or behind me, I feel comfortable. So.
2 more. It seemed like the problem today was really just not if there was a problem on an offense that had 15 hits, it seemed like y'all were just not able to cash in on some of those opportunities, especially in late innings. What do you attribute that to? Yeah.
It's tough. We had 15 hits on the day. There's definitely some key moments in that game where we could have rallied. We were 1 at bat away. We're 1 at bat away from, having that game completely different. I believe, if we just, like I said, get 1 more hit, we're right back in it. Maybe down a couple runs and get a couple more zeros on the board. We're, I can't see us not coming out on top on that in the end of the game.
Do you even reevaluate what you do offensively after a game like this, where you still put up 7 runs?
Yeah, offensively it's tough. We're just trying to like I said, put up good ABs. You know, we got 15 hits. It's very tough, but we're going to clean up both sides. We had some base running mistakes, so we're going to clean that up and get back to it on Tuesday.
What's sort of the process in cleaning up base running mistakes for you guys? Like, how do you guys sort of practice that?
Yeah, just take it step by step. Go to first base and get our good reads from the outfield on live reads. In BP, making sure we're tagging with no outs, making sure we're getting off with one out, and making sure just some mental stuff like not making the last out at third or the first out at third. So yeah, stuff like that.